Hey everybody, it's me, Tara Michelle, aka Opinionated Sense. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to talk to you guys about something really, really good. I found two fragrances from the house of Dossier that I am really enjoying. One of them I like, the other one is an obsession and one of my favorite purchases of 2020. Now that's saying a lot, huh? I don't know which one this is, but we're going to go in whatever order according to what I have in my hand right now. So, for anyone who doesn't know about the house of Dossier, what they do, first of all, I just think the concept is brilliant. The box looks like this on the inside. They send you this card, which tells you about your fragrance. And then inside of the box, you have, come on now, you have the perfume itself and a sample of the perfume. So you don't open up the bottle, you use the sample to make sure that you want to keep the bottle. And if you like the sample, you keep the bottle. So this one here is Oriental Cherry. This is a inspiration of, or dupe of, Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. Also, spoiler alert, for all of you who know me, you know that the house of Tom Ford is not my favorite. It's actually my least favorite perfume house. I will say it politely. I've come across so many perfumes from that line. I've tried about 20 different perfumes from that line and literally only liked two. And that is Soleil Blanc and Eau de Soleil Blanc. So why I ended up getting two inspirations, because they were cheaper than the real one. And I just was curious, you know what I'm saying? I've heard so much, everybody talks about this Lost Cherry, and I just wanted to get my hands on it. And it was a safe way to do it, because even if you decide that you do not want to keep it, you get to keep the sample to continue to play with, and you send the bottle back. Customer service will send you a return label, and you just send it back and get your money back. How cool is that? Somebody actually sending you something to try before you have to buy it. The cap is magnetic too. Oriental Cherry, top notes cherry, almond, cinnamon. Middle notes cloves, rose, jasmine, plum. Base notes Peru balsam, tonka bean, vanilla. And the concentration is 18%. So for those of you who pay attention to oil concentrations, you know that's a very good number. Yeah, that's quite strong actually. So I've never sprayed this yet. So even though I've decided that I am keeping it, I'm just going to go ahead and use up the sample. I am going to say that even though I've never smelled Lost Cherry, from the way that everybody has described it, I think this is a spot on dupe. Just even opening the top smells amazing. I can't believe I'm saying that about a cherry. I cannot even right now. I can't. This isn't a maraschino cherry though, to me. If it is a maraschino cherry, that's not what I'm picking up. This smells so good. It just smells like a light cherry lip gloss or a really nice cherry chapstick, not really synthetic or a Vaseline-y, petroleum-y. Neither one of these are words, guys, but I'm pretty sure at this point you guys know that you can say a word and add like an E on the end or ish on the end, and it just is a thing. Okay. I like it. I can't explain to you why. I will tell you that I don't pick up plum. I don't pick up rose. I pick up a little bit of the jasmine, a little bit of the cinnamon, a little bit of the clove, the cherry and the almond for sure. Yeah. I do like this smell. Now let me tell you what I don't like about it. It doesn't last long. This is a skin scent for me almost immediately. There is no huge sillage and projection outside of the initial burst that you get when you're first putting it on. So as I'm around my room and I'm spraying before I get ready to leave, yeah, my bedroom smells amazing. But by the time I get to work and, you know, I open up my coat and I'm looking for that burst of boom just to permeate throughout the room. It's not there. It's really, really close to me. My office is going to smell like it eventually, but this isn't mask permeating, and this isn't something you can just leave the house and then come back and no. You're going to have to take this with you, and you're going to have to top up once, maybe twice throughout the day. If you're like me and you want to smell you and you want to leave your mark wherever you go throughout the building, you definitely have to layer it up with itself, top it up, or top it off throughout the day. However you say it. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. The pièce de résistance. I think this is the second time I've said that in the video. I'm such a cornball. Again, Dossier. This is another Tom Ford fragrance. Man, I don't know what's happening. And I do not, like I said, I don't own the real Tom Fords. He tends to love to do something in his fragrances that drives me crazy and that I don't like. So this is called Powdery Hawthorn. Top notes are aldehydes. I just know that word from like Chanel. And you guys know that my second least favorite house is Chanel. Neroli, orange blossom. Middle notes are hawthorn, heliotrope flower. Base notes are vanilla, ambrette, and Peru balsam. There's that Peru balsam again. I don't know what that is. So this is an inspiration or dupe for Metallique Eau de Parfum by Tom Ford. I had wanted to get Metallique because of Only One Nicole. She talked about it and I was like, that just sounds interesting to me. But the price tag didn't. So when I saw this, these are 2 new releases from Dossier. I said, okay, let me go ahead and snatch them up. As far as being a dupe house, they're really, really good. And their quality is just, look, I just feel like they put the effort into it. I feel like they put the work behind it to give you a great product at an extreme fraction of the real cost. How much is Lost Cherry? Like $3.50 or something like that, depending on the size you get. And this was $39.99. And it may have been less than that because I purchased 4. And the more you buy with them, when you're getting on one of their sales or they're using one of their coupons, the cheaper each individual one gets. So yeah, I like them. I rock with them, that's for sure. And I didn't used to really be into dupes. And it wasn't because I was a snob, guys. I promise it wasn't. It was just because I liked something about the authenticity of it. I'm that girl who can't eat fruit rounds. Like, I'm going to buy Fruit Loops. I'm not doing no fruit. Or your toasty oats with honey. No, give me Honey Nut Cheerios. I don't know why I'm like that. But I'm not like that when it comes to like Gucci and Prada and all that stuff, like handbags and shoes. I don't care. I will go to Maurice's and shop, or, JCPenney and shop, Old Navy. And I'm fine with that. But they're just, I don't know, with perfumes, I just liked having the real thing. There was something special about having Delina and Delina Exclusive, even though I can't stand Delina Exclusive, and I'm really trying. I'm really, really trying. I just like the bottle, the presentation. However, I'm starting to warm up to the fact that nobody deserves $350 of my dollars for scented water. Nobody. So I'm coming around to the concept that a dupe is okay when it's good. Do not come to me with Burberry Her saying, here's your Baccarat Rouge. You're a lie. That's not a dupe for Baccarat Rouge. So in that case, I did opt for Baccarat Rouge as a birthday gift or whatever I begged and pleaded with my baby for. It wasn't a birthday gift. Mother's Day? Because LaBelle was Valentine's Day. Either way, I'm an expensive date. Okay, let's actually get into this fragrance because I'm not even sure what is happening right now or how I got off topic. I can't speak to whether or not this smells like Tom Ford's Metallique. What I can tell you is that this is one of the best things I've ever smelled in my life. Baby, listen. I'm so impressed by this. I cannot say that enough. And, just right here. I don't even need to put it, just what it's doing in the air right now. This takes me on a trip every time I spray it. Like, I don't know what Hawthorne smells like per se, the heliotrope flower. I know I have heliotrope in a lot of things, but I can't really just point at Peru balsam. I do not know what that is. I smell, the aldehydes are there, but I mean, come on, you know, just beautiful. Neroli, I love. Orange blossom, I love. These are the things that I get. I get the aldehydes, but they're playing around as the component that keeps everything together, almost like vanilla does in most fragrances. And the neroli, the orange blossom, the vanilla, and the ambrette just play around and blend well with it. Like, this is, the metallic type of copperness that you get here and there, because it's not really the star of the show to me. For it to be, you know, if this is just like Tom Ford's Metallique, for that to be the name of it, I don't know. I think that name might, you know, scare people away from something that's so good. I really enjoy this. It's like an effervescent, bubbly orange blossom. So it's that neroli blending with that orange blossom to make it like fizzy. Super fizzy. And this is like a mermaid who doesn't have to sell her voice to be able to come out of the water and walk on land. She lives in an untouched, unseen, super preserved, perfect piece of ecosystem that no human being or, you know, tainted wildlife has ever come in contact with. The stream that she lives in is just the most perfect water. Like, everything is just really, really perfect. But this reminds me like of a beautiful mountain range and a stream of the purest water anybody could ever hope to get. Like, even more pure than the waters of Lake Minnetonka. For those of you who know, come on, one of the greatest to ever do it. But yeah, I feel like this is something almost indescribable, something that just makes me feel like it's coming from something really, really good. It feels so much more pure and clean, and like, you know, the minerals in that spring, the naturally occurring minerals in that spring are just life-giving or something. This is crazy to describe this like this, but that's what I get. A lot of people say that about MFK 542. Like, some people get a burnt sugar. I get like one of the cleanest, purest waters mixed with like heavenly clouds or something. MFK does something to me. It is one of the hardest to describe fragrances. And this one is not too far from that. Not smelling anything like MFK, but another one of these things where they make me feel like this is something way more than what it is. Because I'm looking at these notes. Maybe heliotrope does run in a really pure, you know, grow near a really pure stream. Or maybe Hawthorne does. I don't know. Maybe it's the aldehydes that do that. Maybe there's something in that just reminds you of a pristine piece of land. I don't know. I don't know. It smells really good to me. And then in the dry down, it still stays fizzy. You get a little bit more of the ambrette and the vanilla kicking in, but that orange blossom and that neroli magic stays throughout. Something about them working together, and I guess with the rest of this stuff, was just a really cool concoction. I love this. I love this. I'm obsessed with this. The moment that I smelled it, I knew I was keeping it. I still have not opened up the bottle, and I had to really, I was like, come on, just wait until you do your review. Keep playing with your sample until it's gone, and move on. But it just takes one spray. I just kept spraying my hand and then just smelling my hand, smelling my hand, smelling my hand. I love this. I'm so happy I have it. I almost wish that it, you know, the label was just Dossier. Like, it just looked less like a sample, less like an insulin bottle of or something. I don't know. I like the bottle itself, but this, not so much. With, you know, if you give me a card with the notes on it, I don't need the notes on the bottle too, because now I want to display this. I love this juice in here so much. I want to display this, but the way that it looks, I know I'm going to hide it behind something, but that's okay. That's okay. The juice is what matters. And again, as always, please subscribe. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to check the notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. And until then, or until next time, bye.